First things first, I just want to say a huge thank you to all the people who reached out and all the great feedback I got from my Effective Practice series. I mean, this is the reason why I'm doing this, is to try and help as many golfers as I can. I really don't want this to come across as it's me trying to attempt to show off. I am genuinely want to help as many struggling golfers not go through the same trials and tribulations that I went through with the information that's out there at the moment. I've been trialing and testing this out with some other people, yeah, speaking of the devil, here's one of them coming up right now. We're going to play a few holes together, and rather than me tell you, I'm going to let him tell you. So this is Tom. Say hello, Tom.
Hi.
Like, we've been talking through Instagram because, you know, well, of your ball markers and also the Free Putt Life Society that we're both part of. Yeah. But yeah, we were just kind of like, I think I messaged, I just said to you, I was like, how's your golf going? And the response I got back, well, can you remember what you said?
Version of it was, my clubs are ready to go in the bin. I just got a brand new set of irons, it was all going well, and then it all just fell apart. I was like, what? What's going on? I couldn't figure it out, and you kind of saved me.
Well, appreciate that. So first things first, I just set Tom a challenge.
Yes.
Yeah, I just said, yes. Tom, just go out, next round you're going to play, go out and try something for me. I'm not going to give you any real in-depth information around it, just if you're looking for a challenge, try this. And I said to you, go and play with
7 clubs.
Yeah, 7 clubs, like a limited set of clubs. Yeah. So yeah, what's your handicap?
15. So
yeah, Tom's a 15 handicap, so slap bang in the middle of what we're looking for, the average golfer. And when was the last time you hit your handicap? Can you even remember?
Maybe April last year.
Wow, so over a year ago.
Yeah.
And then what happened on that first round when you went out with 7 clubs?
Hit my handicap.
So yeah, so look, this is Tom's bag now. So just quickly talk us through what you've got in here now, because you haven't got many.
Right, what have I got? I've got a 3-wood.
Yeah.
Which is lofted to 12.5.
Okay, so that's kind of a driving 3-wood.
Might as well be a driver.
Yeah.
20-degree hybrid.
Yeah.
So a 3 replacement essentially.
Yeah.
These are dirty, sorry. 7 iron, 9 iron, pitch and wedge 48 degree, sand wedge 56, and putter. That's my set.
Okay. And how long have you been playing with this set for now? A little while?
About 3-4 months, 3 months maybe.
Yeah. And it's changed your game, helped your game, just cleared your head.
I enjoy golf again.
There we go.
That's
there we go.
Basically,
yeah.
The moral of the story.
So we're going to play a few holes together now, but also I'm trying to tell a little thing out myself as well, because this 7 club set isn't just an idea that I came up with out of nowhere. I'll explain where it came from, but then as I've been looking into it, I was trying to get a set of clubs for my dad to help him get back in the game. And when I was looking around to buy individual clubs, because we can buy our woods, we can buy our hybrids, we can buy our wedges individually, but we can't buy our irons individually. So I don't know about you, but how many clubs have you got sitting in your cupboard right now under your stairs? I've got 4 clubs.
The other half of this.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, you think about that amount of money that you've had to fork out that's just sitting around doing that. So I actually found, and I still can't believe this, they actually do make a 7 set of clubs marketed for the exact reasons that we play. So I'm playing with this set of clubs. The only difference is this set cost £85, and I worked out that my set, including the clubs that are living in my cupboard right now, would cost me around £1,800 to buy brand new. And they're trying to make golf more accessible. So that's exactly the reason why I've got 7 clubs in my hand, because I walked up to my shot then and there was only 1 club that I could really play that made any sense.
It's just fun. That's the main thing I can say is I'm out here not stressing out.
Okay.
Before I was walking up to every shot thinking that pin's 123 yards away. That's between my pitch and wedge, and I'm not any sort of pro golfer. Why am I even considering that?
So this set comes with a driver, but the driver it comes with has got a 43-inch shaft. Okay, so it's all So 3 wood's typically 43 inches, so it's just a bit longer than that, and it comes with a 14-degree head. Well, it's designed to be as forgiving as it can because of the length, because the longer the shaft, the harder it is. Think about it with a hammer. If you had a really, really long hammer, how easy would it be to hit a nail? Yeah. But you could generate a hell of a lot of club head speed with that hammer without putting very much effort into it, which is why we've got, like, long drivers are at 48 inches, okay? So this is designed for about control, but the bigger head obviously gives you more real estate to hit. The extra loft gives you a little bit more forgiving as well. I mean, TaylorMade and Callaway both made mini drivers, but the concept is fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jesus Christ.
That's flying, isn't it? Bloody hell. I can advocate about this whole concept is just that it takes it takes half the decision making out of the game, and it therefore makes you better with the clubs that are in your bag because you're committing to that shot. You haven't got in your mind, oh, did I take the right club out of my bag?
Yeah.
Like on that last hole, I'd much rather take more club than have to spank less club.
Like, once again, hit the nail with a hammer. If you tried to hit a nail into a piece of wood in one hit, okay, you'd have to hit that nail really flush. Yes, you've probably got the speed to be able to do it, but have you got the accuracy?
No. Yeah, it's rough. But
yeah, I've got a shot.
My stats aren't fairway.
No. No.
Why would they be?
No.
The handicap doesn't dictate that.
That's a decision you need to have in your head. Do I want to be short or long?
Yeah.
And these limited clubs just make you think like that.
Absolutely.
So
the number in the middle is better in my head than the number to the pin.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
probably gonna.
That's it. That's it.
Swing easier.
Yeah. There you go. It's a hammer and nail analogy all over again. The thing is with that, like, the result might not have been exactly what you had in mind, but you're now playing a little bit more with your averages rather than your best game.
Yeah.
130-yard par 3, both of us have taken far too much club, little gentle swings, and pretty stress-free. Whereas I'm pretty confident if we were playing with any of, well, majority of our buddies, they would all be going for the lowest lofted wedge they can find and trying to absolutely nail it. And the results would be...
They'd be skanking them into the pond, pinning them into the back. Shot.
Draw more!
That's fine. It's coming.
Yes! You're playing the shots now rather than, because of the clubs you've got, rather than thinking all these technical swing thoughts and those kind of lines.
Those, I've got no technical swing thoughts in my head at all. I know my swing, I swing my swing, I know my yardage, and I play my yardage. That's basically how I play golf now.
Well, let's just go out of a sand wedge, because that's what I used to play with, a pitching wedge and a sand wedge. Let's make things nice and simple. And I can remember it to the day, in the car park, I took all my wedges out, put them in the boot of the car, and I just suddenly thought, why didn't I do that with the rest of the bag?
Okay, that's how your epiphany occurred.
Yeah.
Right.
So I just suddenly took out half my clubs out of my bag, and I went out with alternate clubs up to like a hybrid driving iron 4-iron thingy.
Yeah.
And it was just within a couple of holes, like the clouds just parted, the sun came through, and it was like I was back to making golf shots again and hitting golf shots and seeing golf shots rather than thinking about making golf swings. Severiano Ballesteros. Okay.
Most incredible golfer in the world.
Yep, my absolute hero. You just said it right there. He learned to play golf with a 3-iron.
Right.
So he learned to play every shot that he needed to with a 3-iron because that was the only club he had.
Okay.
Right. Also, then when he started playing professionally, he only carried a sand wedge and he could do whatever he wanted to do with whatever club he wanted to. And it's kind of like, well, hang on a minute, that seems a great concept and an idea. As a training aid is what I first thought when I looked into this. The good old days. Right. I'm going to throw up a picture right now of what the clubs used to look like that we played with before. They all had funky names of them because the names helped you understand of what that club was designed to do. The gapping distances as well are very similar to what we're talking about here. So it's how we started the game. And then now you think, well, why are we playing with 14 clubs? Is there a slight conspiracy, should we say, to be had that, well, more clubs means bigger bags, means trolleys, means more equipment? Who knows? Have you ever heard of speed golf?
Yes.
And the whole concept of it is basically how quickly can they get around a golf course and shoot the lowest score. So they have very little decisions to make because they don't have time to think about it. Pick a club. Hit it.
Middle of the green.
Are you making this game harder for yourself? I think you might be, because I definitely was, and so was he. This is what we do as humans. We need to give ourselves problems to solve so then we can take the experience from that, use that experience and learn from it. Don't discredit it without trying it.
No, absolutely try it. There's no green on any course that I haven't been able to reach in regulation with these 7 clubs. So there's nothing more I can say than that.
It's more about keeping the ball in play and not making doubles and triples than it is about massive long drives and birdies and eagles.
I mean, far less trouble than I ever have been by having less choice.
Yeah.
No, that makes golf fun. I don't want to be spending 10 minutes, well, not 10 minutes, 3 minutes trying to find a golf ball.
No.
And I'm not anymore.